Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children.
Okay, what does Martin Luther King mean to you?
Well, there's several most important things. First of all, that he was a man of God, and secondly, that he was probably known for being one of the greatest civil rights leaders. In addition to that, he's one of our fraternity brothers, which stands for a lot of things for all people here in the United States, across this world.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, what's your name?
Joann, Davenport, Littleton.
What does Martin Luther King mean to you?
He symbolizes what we are all about, what life's about. The struggles, the ups and downs that we have in life, the dreams that we have in life. We may not achieve all of our dreams, but it's all about the struggle and how we handle the struggle.
Do you think that we've achieved the dream?
No, I don't. I feel like we're a work in progress.
Anything else you want to add?
That I'm appreciative for the support that we've had throughout the celebration. The attendance is so diversified. Dr. King had a dream. As a community, as a people, we should have a dream. But it takes a team to fulfill the dream. And if we're going to fulfill the dream, we've got to work as a team, not an individual.
Thank you. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Armando Rodriguez.
What does Martin Luther King mean to you?
Martin Luther King was an individual who put his life for us and completely to find justice for everybody, because we were not getting the same opportunities like everybody else. At that time, we were still having the white-only restrooms. And I remember when I was a kid that I had to go to movies with my cousin, and we had to go upstairs, not downstairs, because they put all the minorities out. And going to school, I remember that we got hit once in a while because we spoke Spanish, which at that time we couldn't even speak very good English. So we were quiet. And sometimes we didn't have the same opportunities in educational. People like Martin Luther King and the leaders that have fought for this opportunity, we are taking a lot of things for granted, and we shouldn't.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
I think is we should never forget what these people have been fighting for, what we keep on fighting, and we should still keep on fighting for others, not for ourselves now, and not for the other ones coming behind us.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Gilda.
Okay. What does Martin Luther King mean to you?
Martin Luther King means that you can stand where you are and do what you're doing, and I can stand here and have it done. It means that we can have a black president of the United States. It means that my children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren can dream anything that they desire and achieve. That's pretty much what it means to me.
Thank you. Anything else you want to add?
I thank God to see this day myself, to be able to see part of his dream come true. It hasn't been fully fulfilled, but I see a great portion of it having been fulfilled. And I'm just glad to be alive to see it. And
Thank you.
Look forward to more.
All right, Mr. Collins, can you tell us what Martin Luther King means to you?
Martin Luther King was a very accomplished person, intellectually, spiritually. He was a very courageous person who saw things as they were and envisioned how they could be better for all mankind. And he did it in the spirit of nonviolence. So that's a lesson to us all.
Have we achieved the American dream?
We've actually achieved portions of it. I think with desegregation in a lot of areas, the opportunities that we have now, we didn't have 30, 40 years ago. We even have an African-American president. So we have achieved some vestiges of it. I think we still need to work on attitudes and go ahead and cross that last hurdle of racism that still exists in our country. And I think it is actually spawned by the economic forces.
Thanks, Gene.
We face the difficulties of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today